Have you always been a workout guy?
Yeah, look, I was big into sports until my mid-teens. I was on the wrestling team. I wasn't great. I was good, but I wasn't great. Then I got a wicked tendonitis in my shoulder, and it ended my athleticism for like 4 years, and that's how I got into politics. I was so bored. I get home from school. I had nothing to do, so I told my mother.
Tendonitis got you into politics?
Yeah, that's what it was. I just couldn't get rid of it. Like every time I thought I had it beat, I'd go in and I'd train, and it would be full of inflammation. No one could do anything about it. And so I was like bored out of my mind. And I said to my mom, like, you go to these local meetings with the Conservative Association, like take me to that because I'm going crazy. And
that's nuts.
Yeah.
So what were you interested in when you first went there? Like, we just didn't like the way things were running. Like, what was it about it that got you so curious?
Well, I grew up in a suburban neighborhood in south end of Calgary. And my folks were teachers. I was adopted. My mom was a 16-year-old. She was obviously a single mom. She put me up for adopting 2 school teachers. There was electricians and oil workers and police officers who lived on our street. Normal, hardworking, good folks. And I always grew up with the impression they were getting screwed over, and that the government didn't listen to people like them, didn't listen to people who grew up on streets like ours. And living in Western Canada, there was a greater sense of that. We called it Western alienation at the time. And there was this guy, kind of a quirky guy, but a really brilliant guy named Preston Manning. And I saw this billboard of him, and he had his fist up, and it said, "Enough." And I said, yeah, I like that guy. So I got involved in politics. And I started reading about different things. I read a biography on Fidel Castro, and then I read
Justin's
some more.
dad.
No, not Justin's dad.
Right?
No. His dad was Pierre. His dad was Pierre. I had issues with Pierre Trudeau too. Because
it is a great conspiracy theory, though.
Well, it is a hell of a. I don't think it's a true one, though. His dad is Pierre.
Unfortunately.
His dad was very controversial while I grew up because he did a lot of damage to the oil sector, and we're from oil country. And so that was one of the things that I felt kind of resentful about the national government. And one of the reasons I got involved is because the West deserved a fairer deal. And but I read a lot of books like, Milton Friedman, Capitalism and Freedom, and I came to develop a philosophy based on just maximizing personal, financial, religious freedom. Let people make their own decisions. And that animated me to get involved in politics and fight for that, and I've been doing it ever since.
Wow, that's a fascinating transition from wrestling and tendonitis,
Yeah,
getting deeply involved in politics.